Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Massa Tutorials. Please do go to subscribe to this channel. Alright, we are still on part 102 Analytic Geometry and Calculus. We are solving our quiz 1 solutions and solving our quiz 1 questions. So I'll be dealing with the solutions. So I'll be doing the first 5 questions. I'll be solving 5 questions till we get to it, to the 20th question. So it was an objective question, right? It was 30 minutes paper. Don't worry. It will be fine. Okay. So follow me through as we solve all the questions gradually. Thank you very much. So let's start with question 1. All right, so let's see question 1. The x-intercept and y-intercept of equation y minus 2x equals 2 are respectively of the form -1, 2. A, true, B, false. All right, so let's see. So our x-intercept, when you talk of x-intercept, is where the line cuts the x-axis. When you talk of x-intercept, is where the line cuts the x-axis, right? So if the line cuts the x-axis, which means that our y value is always equal to what? 0. So if I have my equation of the line to be y minus 2x equals 2, then wherever I see y, I substitute in 0. So I get 0 minus 2x equals 2. Then I solve for the rest of the variable. 0 minus 2x, we obtain -2x equals 2. What do? We have to divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is -2. So -2x divided by -2, 2 divided by -2. Away. So we get x being equal to the -1 here. So we have x equals -1. So if this line y minus 2x equals 2 cuts the x axis, we get the point -1. So now the point is, because y is 0, then our x is what? -1. So this is our x-intercept. That's our x-intercept. Now let's go through to our y-intercept. Our y-intercept. Now when you talk of y-intercept, you mean where the line, the supposed line, y minus 2x equals 2, cuts the y-axis. So then our x value is always equal to 0. So we have our y minus 2x equals 2. So wherever I see x, I substitute in 0. So I have y minus 2, 0 equals 2. -2 times minus 0, we obtain 0 equals 2. Y minus 0, we obtain y equals 2. So I have my y-intercept to be what? 2. Now what will be the point? Our point is, this is our x coordinate. So our x coordinate is 0, then our y coordinate is 2. So now the x-intercept and the y-intercept of equation y minus 2x equals 2 are respectively of the form -1, 2. No, this is wrong, because this one is a point. When you are plotting this point on a graph sheet, which is -1, 2, this one is a point. They are not what? The x-intercept and the y-intercept. Your x-intercept is -1, 0, then your y-intercept is 0, 2, which means that it was supposed to be framed as respectively of the form -1, 0 and 0, 2. Right. So the correct option is false. The correct option is false. So now let's move to our next question. Now I'm not solving it step by step. Okay, I'm not solving it step by step, which means that I'll not solve question one, then come to question two. No, I'll be taking questions um, randomly what selected. Okay, so relax as you follow me as we solve the questions. So that's our solution to question one. Master tutorials where mathematics literacy begins. Let's move on to our next question. All right, let's see question two. Equation of the line joining the points A21 and AB is y equals m multiplying the expression x minus 2 minus 1 given m equals b minus 1 divided by a minus 2. So our m here is the slope of the line, which is the gradient. Now we are saying that is it true or is it false? Solution. So let's see. Our point A, giving our point A 2, 1, and our point B, B. Now, how do we find for the equation of a line? The equation of a line is in the form, or the formula for finding the equation of a line is y minus y1 equals m multiplying the expression x minus x1. So this is what we have. This is my x1, y1, my x2, y2. Right. Now let's hold the gradient right there. Let's hold the gradient right there. So I have my y minus my y1 is given as 1, which must be equal to the gradient. So let's hold it right there. Multiplying x minus our x1 is 2. So now I have this y. I can send this negative 1 to the right hand side, which must be equal to m multiplying x minus 2 plus 1. Now, if I compare this guy to this guy, y equals m multiplying x minus 2 minus 1. Look at my equation here and look at this. They are different. Because of this plus 1 and negative 1. They are different. So we cannot say that point A and point B, they have equation that. So the answer will be what? False. Very, very well understood. Alright, so let's move on to our next question. Alright, so let's see question 3. From question 2, if A equals 3 and B equals 3, then equation of the line is y equals 2x minus 5. So now we are saying that is it true or is it false? So true or false. Right. So now we have our equation to be y equals m multiplying x minus 2 plus 1. Right. So now let's see. You can find for our gradient. Our gradient was b minus 1 all divided by a minus 2. So now, if they giving us the a towards 3 and b equals 3, then we can substitute in our values. B is 3 minus 1 divided by a is 3 minus 2. 3 minus 1 we obtain 2 divided by 3 minus 2 we obtain 1. 2 divided by 1 we obtain 2. So we can substitute it inside. So I have y equals 2 multiplying x minus 2 plus 1. We can expand that. We can open the bracket. We have y equals 2 is multiplying x, 2 is multiplying negative 2. So we have 2 times x plus 2 times negative 2, then plus 1. So plus 1. So I have y equals 2x plus negative 4 plus 1. So y equals 2x, then negative 4 plus 1, we have negative 3. So we have this negative 3. So we have y to be equal to 2x minus 3. All right, so y equals 2x minus 3. So now we can see that this equation of the line is not equal to the equation of the line given here. So the answer is what? False. Now from question 2, we had false. So this one too, definitely you should get what? False. The equation of the line is not equal to what is given in question 2. Then if they give you the equation of the line here, then when you put in the values of a, b, you will not get the equation of the line to be what? Equal. So then definitely is what? Is false. Right. So you kindly watch what we are doing very well. Alright, so let's move on to our fourth question. Alright, so we are solving question 7 as our fourth question. So I said I will not be following the questions gradually, right? In order, I will not be following them in order. I'll be what? Mixing the questions, okay? So kindly watch it very, very carefully. So we are solving question 7 as our fourth question. So that's why I've written question 4. So a circle of radius 5 centered at the point 0, negative 6 has an equation of the form x squared plus y squared plus 12y plus 11 equals 0. A true, B false. So now let's see our solution. So a circle of radius. So we can draw our circle. So our circle of radius 5. And centered at the point, so that's the center 0, negative 6. Right. So now, as an equation of the form that. So now let's verify and see whether the circle has the radius 5 and the point that. Now, we can verify as in this. If we have the equation of the circle, I'm teaching you two methods, which is method 1. Now, we've given you the radius to be 5 and the center to what? 0, negative 6. Right. Now, you can take the center and the radius from this equation of the circle given and see whether the radius is indeed 5 and the center is indeed 0, negative 6. Right. So now let's see. Now, this is the equation of the circle. You can take the general equation of the circle, which is in the form x squared plus y squared plus 2jx plus 2fy plus equals 0. So now, when we compare, we can see that 2g is equal to 0 because there is no term here for x. So now I can see that my g equals 0. When I divide both sides by 2, then I have 2f being equal to 12 because I have 10 available. When I divide both sides by 2, I obtain 6 as my value for f. Now, my c, which is that, there is no variable here, so that's a constant. So our c is what? 11. So now, how do we find for the radius of a circle, which is r, being equal to square root of g or squared plus f or squared minus c, right? So when we substituting the values of G, F, and C. Let's see what we obtain. Then 6 all squared minus 11. So I have R being equal to square root of 0 squared. We have 0 plus 6 squared. We get 6 minus 11. Now, R being equal to square root. Now, 1 from 6 we obtain 5, 1 from 3 we obtain 2. So, square root of 25 we obtain 5 units. Because the distance from the center to end point on the circumference of the center. Now, let's see for our center. Our center is in the form minus G minus F. So now, let's see. Minus, what is the value of G? 0 minus F. What is F? 6. So we can say that 0 is neither negative nor positive. So it is 0 and I have negative 6. So with this, you can verify and see that the radius is indeed 5 from the equation of the circle given. And the center is indeed 0, negative 6 from the equation of the circle given. So that's what method 1. Do go to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Master Tutorials, where mathematics literacy begins. So now let's see our method 2. This time around, we use the radius 5 and the center 0, negative 6 to 5 for the equation of the circle. So now let's begin. Alright, so let's see method 2. So method 2, we are using the radius and the center to find the equation of this circle. So let's see whether it is true. So now we have to get a point here, which is point P, X, Y. Right. So now, then we have to find for the distance from the center to the point P. So, center, the distance from this center to the point P here, and which is 10, then quoting the distance formula. So which is x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. And this is the distance from C to P is nothing as the radius of the circle. It's nothing as the radius of the circle. Right. And the radius was given as 5, which must be equal to square root of this one. I have my x1, y1, my x2, y2. So our x2 is 0 minus my x1 is x squared plus my y2 is negative 6 minus y1 is y squared. So we have this. So now let's take the square on both sides of the equation. So I have 5 all squared being equal to square root of 0 minus x all squared plus negative 6 minus y all squared. So we take that, this one, take away that 5 squared, gets 25 equals 0 minus x all squared plus negative 6 minus y squared. So we have this. So 0 minus x all squared. So I have 25 equals 0 minus x all squared, then negative x all squared plus this negative 6 minus y all squared means we have negative 6 minus y, then negative 6 minus y. I get 25 equals to negative 6 all squared, negative x all squared, we get x all squared. Because negative 1 all squared is 1, x all squared gets x squared. And plus negative 6 out, we multiply by the expression negative 6 minus y, then the same thing again. So 25 will equal to x squared negative 6 times that, you get plus 36, you get plus 6y plus 6y, then plus y squared. So we have that. So I have my 25 equal to x squared plus my y squared. Then 6y plus 6y, we obtain 12y. 12y then plus 36. So we can send this 25 to the right hand side. So we have 0 here equals x squared plus y squared plus 12y plus 36 minus 25. So x squared plus y squared plus 12y. 36 minus 25 plus 11 will equal to 0. So we can see that indeed when you use the radius and the center to find for the equation of the circle, you get x squared plus y squared plus 12y plus 11 equal to 0. So the answer is indeed true. The answer is indeed true. So now let's see our fifth question. Our fifth question. All right, so we are taking our sixth question as our fifth question. So question 6 will be our question 5 here. So this is my last question I'm solving. So I said I'm solving the first 5 questions till we get to our 20th question. So question 5, one of the equations of the lines that bisect the angles between the lines x plus y plus 2 equals 2 and x plus 7y plus 26 equals 0 is 6x plus 12y plus 36 equals 0. A, true, B, false. So now let's start. Solution. So we have our L1 to be x plus y plus 2 equals 2. Then our L2 to be x plus 7y plus 26 equals 0. Right. So let's compare with the general equation. This ax plus by plus c equals 0. Now we can rearrange this guy so that we get, let's rearrange this guy first. So we can rearrange it. We get x plus y plus 2 minus 2 equals 0. Then we get x plus y plus 0 equals 0, which is x plus y equals 0. So we can compare ax plus by plus c equals 0, which is a equals 1, b equals 1, c equals 0. Right. Now, with this, it is rearranged already. So we have ax plus by plus c equals 0. Our a equals 1, b equals 7, c equals 26. So now, let's take any point on a bisector. Right. So these are the lines, right? So we have to go and find for the equation of the bisector. So they said one of the equations of the bisector is that. So now let's proceed. So when we take any point on the bisector, we have to find for the perpendicular distance of the point to the lines. Right? So now we have the perpendicular bisector, which is the absolute of ax plus by over square root of a squared plus b squared. So the absolute of ax plus by plus c all over square root of ax squared, a squared plus b squared. Sorry. Now, since the two lines they are doing the same job, we equate them. So we get ax plus by plus c divided by square root of a squared plus b squared. Right. So now, let's tackle with L1. So this one is L1, then this one is L2. So we have this. So I can start with my L1, which is the absolute of A is 1. So 1 multiplying x, we obtain x. Right. Then B is also 1, so we get plus y, then C is 0. And that's all divided by the absolute, all divided by square root of A, which is 1. So 1 square, we have 1, plus B is also 1, so 1 square, we also have 1, which must be equal to the absolute of this L2 here. Our A is 1, so we have x. Then our B is 7, so we have plus 7y. Then our C is plus 26 divided by square root of A squared, which is 1 squared, which is 1, plus B squared, so 7 squared, we get 49 here. So the absolute of x plus y divided by square root of 2 equals the absolute of x plus 7y plus 26 divided by square root of 15. Right. So this is how we are moving. So we can do our cross product here. So by cross product, we have this guy multiplying that. So square root of 50 multiplying x plus y equals square root of 2 multiplying x plus 7y plus 26. So now we can divide both sides by square root of 2 here. So I have square root of 50 divided by square root of 2, then x plus y, the absolute, square root of 2 divided by square root of 2, x plus 7y plus 26. We have that. So this one, you take it off, right? Now, since they are in the same square root, we can cancel out. So 2 here, 1 into 50, you get 25. Square root of 25, 5, and x plus y equals, we have x plus 7y plus 26. So we have this. So we have this. So now, where we've reached, we can take the negative part and we take the positive part. So let's take the negative part. So we have to do it for both. We take the negative part, then we take the positive part. So considering the negative part. So considering the negative part. Negative part. So we are considering the negative part. So I have 5 multiplying, take away the absolute x plus y, which must be equal to negate that, because we are taking the negative part plus 7y plus 26. So the negative, make sure that it affects the whole of the expression. So I have 5 times x, which is 5x plus 5y equals negative x minus 7y minus 26. Right. So now we can group like terms. So let's send all these 3 terms to the left hand side of the equation. So we can obtain, all right, so we can group like terms. We have 5x plus x plus 5y plus 7y and plus 26 equals 0. So now we have 5x plus x, we obtain 6x, then 5y plus 7y, we get 12y, then plus 26 equals 0. So as we can see, when we take the negative part, we have this, right? So we can consider the positive part. So considering the positive part, so considering the positive part. So when we consider the positive part, we have 5 multiplying x plus y being equal to x plus 7y plus 26. Now when we take the positive part, it is plus multiplying that, right? So when it multiplies that, we get the same thing. So I have 5x plus 5y equals x plus 7y plus 26. Right. So So we group like 10, sending all the three tens from the right hand side to the left hand side. You get 5x minus x plus 5y minus 7y minus 26 equals 0. So now, what can we do here? 5x minus x, we get 4x. Then 5y minus 7y, we get negative 2y. Then minus 26 equals z. So this is the equation of the bisector. So we have two equations of the bisector here. So we have 6x plus 12y plus 26 equals 0, and 4x minus 2y minus 26 equals 0. So now let's see. Beside these two lines, the bisector is what? 6x plus 12y plus 36. Now look at what we have. 6x plus 12y plus 26 equals 0, which means that this is not equal to the 26 here. Right? So the answer will be false. The answer is false. The answer is false. So now that's that for the quiz one solution for our first 5 questions. So massa tutorials, you see what where mathematics literacy begins. Do well to share to your friends, right? So that they can watch, they can share, and they can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like and comment. If you have any problem, you can leave it in the comment section so that when I get time, I'll attend to you. Thank you very much and thank you for subscribing. See you in our next set of